On February 28, 2026, American and Israeli forces launched a massive, coordinated strike into the center of Tehran. Their target was Ali Khamenei, Iran's Supreme Leader, and the attack successfully eliminated him, alongside dozens of senior military officials. Western capitals largely assumed the Iranian state would fracture without its head. Instead, the political apparatus quickly elected Mojtaba Khamenei, his son, while the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps, or IRGC, a hardline paramilitary organization, assumed total control of the nation's defense. They immediately initiated a highly calculated counteroffensive. Their primary target was the Strait of Hormuz. This is a narrow waterway between the Persian Gulf and the Gulf of Oman, measuring just 21 miles across at its narrowest physical point. This chart shows the volume of maritime traffic moving through the strait during March 2026. Within weeks of the assassination, traffic plummeted by 90%. That drop severed the flow of 10 to 13 million barrels of oil from the global market every single day. Iran bypassed a traditional military blockade entirely. By monopolizing transit access, the new leadership transformed a critical artery of international trade into a sovereign extortion racket, effectively setting up a global maritime toll booth. For decades, international shipping relied on a standard two-lane channel running through the center of the strait. Under the new regime, those lanes are closed. Ships are now forced onto a strict Tehran-approved route that tightly hugs the Iranian coastline, routing them directly past Kharg Island. To navigate this coastal route, vessels must submit to geopolitical vetting. Ship captains have to surrender their full cargo manifests, declared destinations, and complete crew lists to the IRGC. If approved, the ship receives a specific transit code. This new bureaucracy is enforced on the water through the deployment of naval sea mines and heavily armed IRGC speedboats. These fast attack boats physically escort the approved vessels and intercept anyone attempting to bypass the checkpoint. The transit code carries a massive price tag. Maritime intelligence firms report that cargo ships are paying a $2 million fee to secure safe passage through the choke point. By forcing international vessels to pay for the right to not be attacked, the Iranian military has completely dismantled the concept of free navigation in the region. The most critical detail of this $2 million toll is the currency it's paid in. Iran rejects the US dollar entirely, demanding that these massive fees be settled in Chinese Yuan. Conducting these transactions in yuan allows the Iranian government to bypass Western banking sanctions completely. This steady stream of untraceable capital funds their ongoing war of attrition, while simultaneously eroding the dominance of the US dollar as the world's default reserve currency. While the global market is starved of Gulf energy, Iran's own exports remain highly active. Out at the Kharg Island terminal, Iran continues to load and export roughly 1.6 million barrels of oil every day, selling almost entirely to independent refineries in China. They choke the energy supplies of their rivals while protecting their own exports in a non-Western currency. This dual strategy generates a powerful geo-economic shield around the regime, making them highly resilient to traditional economic warfare. The blockade's impact is already rippling outward. Reduced oil flow has caused immediate surges in gas prices globally, and financial analysts are actively projecting a severe worldwide recession if the supply disruption holds. This chart illustrates the hidden secondary crisis. The blockade has trapped 50% of the world's exported urea and sulfur, along with 20% of liquefied natural gas, or LNG, which is a key feedstock for nitrogen fertilizers. This bottleneck threatens to trigger a global food security crisis, echoing the shortages seen in 2022. Inside the Gulf, the situation is even more acute. The United Arab Emirates, typically the region's model for economic openness and stability, has absorbed the highest volume of direct Iranian drone and missile retaliations of any neighboring state. Those strikes have targeted both physical infrastructure and digital hubs, including Amazon data centers located in Dubai. It is a harsh reminder that even cloud-based, modern digital economies require physical safety to operate. The sheer volume of these attacks has collapsed the illusion of absolute security among the Gulf states. In response, regional leaders are scrambling to draft United Nations Security Council resolutions, desperately trying to form an international maritime task force to break the blockade. With diplomacy stalling, the military stakes are escalating rapidly. Reports indicate that the Trump administration is actively weighing the deployment of up to 10,000 additional U.S. ground troops to the Middle East. Simultaneously, massive U.S. naval assets, including entire aircraft carrier strike groups, are moving into position to directly contest the coastal checkpoints. The 2026 conflict demonstrates a brutal modern reality. Advanced stealth jets and submarine kills do not guarantee strategic dominance. True leverage belongs to the state willing to hold the very arteries of the global economy hostage.